How's it going, YouTube? Dallasboi here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is an Uber's match against Fartmastaman, who kind of challenged me on Skype. I don't really remember. And I kind of asked him, hey, can I bring something that's a little unreleased? And he said, sure. And yeah, this is pretty much what happened. So, looking at the teams, you guys can probably notice the Magikarp on my side. And I'm uploading this battle today because the Hydro Pump Magikarp is released. That's right, people. The beast has been released. But getting off topic, I see Lugia, which pretty much tells me that I need to get up Stealth Rocks as soon as possible, as he doesn't have a spinner. And pretty much according to my team layout, Dialga is probably going to be the most important member of my team. So my game plan is to keep Dialga alive, and I should be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and let's get this show on the road, shall we? So to start off, my opponent's going to opt to lead with his Deoxys attack, and I pretty much decided to lead with my Palkia, thinking that Kyogre would lead out, but it doesn't really happen, and I want to KO this thing with my Magikarp, so I'm just going to be sending the Fortress to take a Psycho Boost to the face, and thanks to the special defensive investment I have stored in this thing, it takes it relatively well for a Fortress, knowing that's a Deoxys attack, but knowing that I'm going to be setting up some hazards and stuff, he's just going to be sending in his Darkrai as I set up my Stealth Rocks, and pretty much leaving my Fortress as Sleep Fighter to Dark Void, but unfortunately for him he misses, and I'm able to get out the Volt Switch. And then send in my Palkia to try to combat this thing. And I try to go for the Spatial Run here to pretty much try to take this thing out. And I do with a crit, and I don't really know if that mattered due to Darkrai's frailty and whatnot. But, sorry, but it just tends to happen. But out comes Deoxys attack again. And I have to send my Choice Specs Kyogre as a bit of a fodder, because I didn't really need this thing for this battle because he has a Kyogre of his own. So I'm just going to try to sack this thing to a Psycho Boost. But turns out that I live with the Psycho Boost. But it doesn't matter because I'm just going to be getting taken out with that Thunder and whatnot from this thing. But now I'm pretty much open to send in my Magikarp and try to take this thing out with a Hydro Pump. And note that my Magikarp is not shiny. That is one of two missavs on this team. And yeah. But he actually sends an Arceus flying, and I miss a Hydro Pump, which is kind of unfortunate. But then again, it's not really bubble and whatnot. But I'm actually going to be going into my Dialga to try to combat this thing. But unfortunately for me, I do not have Thunder on this thing, which is the second misstep on this thing. I actually have Bulk Up, which yeah, it kind of sucks. And that's actually going to be coming into some play, as I can't KO this thing outright with Dialga and whatnot, because no Thunder, and best thing I have to hit this thing with is Draco Meteor, and yeah, it kind of stinks. But here I'm kind of forced to switch out as Draco's not doing squat, and I'm just going to be going into my Giratina here, as Arceus is going to be setting up another Calm Mind. And by the way, his Arceus is actually a reference to Skyfall, which I get it, and it's a pretty dang good nickname there. And fortunately, I'm able to live the +2 Judgment, and yeah, Dragon Tail Mountain to his Deoxys, and I do not want to take it with Giratina here. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to try to sack. No, wait, I remember this bit. I was trying to keep my Giratina safe, so I'd have my Fortress take a hit, and then he goes for HP Fire on accident, thinking it was Ice, and kind of sort of predicts me there. So yeah, but now I'm gonna set up my Carp again. He still doesn't want me to get a kill with that thing, but Hydro Pump on the Lugia, that is a pretty respectable amount coming from a Choice Specs Rain Boosted Magikarp. So yeah. But now, I do not want my Magikarp taking any hits here. So I'm just going to have to try to sack Dialga here. But like I said earlier in our match, I do not have Thunder on this thing. And that's going to allow Lugia to pretty much deal with my Dialga, and yeah, but I actually live the Ice Beam with 10, so that's a plus, I guess. But yeah, but here I'm pretty much going to be sending in my Palkia to try to conserve Magikarp's Hydro Pumps, and I drop a Thunder on the Lugia and take it flat out. So yeah, I'll get doing some work here, and like it matters, because I pretty much lost this match since I lost my Dialga to Lugia and whatnot. But anyway, is Thunder. I was trying to fish for a para there, doesn't happen, and he's able to take me out with a Draco Meteor. And this thing actually turns out to be Life Orb. And from plus or -2, I pretty much know that Chinatown can ink a hit, and try to rest up here. I think I'm gonna rest up here, but yeah, I do. But he's just gonna send out his Arceus Flying and try to use my Giratina as setup fodder, as I do not go for the Dragon Tail and whatnot. But here he's just trying to calm mine, and I'm just praying that I get the Dragon Tail. Well, it would have been okay, but anything but rest, and I wound up getting the rest, which will allow this Arceus Flying to recover. And on the next Leaf Talk, I actually pulled a Will-O-Wisp. Just, one turn too late, I guess, but it happens. But knowing that I'm going to be going for the Dragon Tail this turn, he's actually going to be firing off at +1 Judgment. Giratina takes it with its massive bulk, and Dragon Tails out the Dialga, which was probably the last thing I wanted to see here. So, and he's just going to be going for the Draco Meteor. And yeah, Giratina's not leaving that from half health, and it's pretty much the last straw for me, because all I have left is this Magikarp. But surprisingly to me, Hydro Pump does that much to Dialga, and he misses Fire Blast, which is gonna come into a wee bit of play, and he's actually going to be letting me kill off his Dialga with my Magikarp just to get some glory off. And Magikarp gets a kill! And now he's going to be saying it out his Deoxys, because I told him in the Skype chat, hey, I bet I can kill you off with one struggle. And it actually turns out that I come a little close, but no cigar, and I actually live an attack from Deoxys attack with Magikarp, because that was HP fire and whatnot. But hey, off the second struggle, I killed the Deoxys, and I'm actually going to be taking myself out with struggle, and that'll be the game. So, Choice Specs Hydro Pump Magikarp, nothing to be messed with. And the beast has shown its true potential. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little battle. GG Fartmastaman. Rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.